our adults, our elders break my heart, the leaders of this country. When I went to my primary school, my heart was broken. Tell me your black excellence that is not in service of white people. Have you ever seen them use Julius Malema as example of black excellence before? With everything he has achieved for South Africa, in South Africa with his EFF party. But I want you to know, say this luxury, not be only the king, like Ooni of Ife, they drive Rolls Royce for among pothole with thatch roof. You see in big mansion where all the people. Have you been to that palace before? Everywhere around that poverty. Anybody in this world that says to you that to be a Pan-Africanist, to struggle means to suffer is a liar. I am not African because I was born in Africa. I am African because Africa was born in me. It means that for those pleasures, those little pleasures that you want to get, you must not ever betray or sabotage your own people.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ìkànnì Wo TV náà la wà lórí ètò ọmọ Oòduà níbi tá a ti máa ń mú wá fún yín lọ́lọ́kọ̀ òjọ̀kan gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe tiwa. Ẹ ti mọ̀ wípé bàbá ti sọ pé báyìí ni bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lẹ́ẹ̀bà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti débẹ̀. Tó a tún ti dé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa o, a tún ti mú mi wá fún yín lónìí. Ẹ mọ̀ pa lára ni wá nítorí pé àrà kì í tán nílé alára. Àrà míì látúnre o, eléyìí gangan ló ń pè ní àrà kéńgé. Ẹ tẹ̀lé mi, ẹ má jẹ́ ń pọ́n léjù, ẹ já lọ.
And then these people, that me, I don't care if you like all these things. And I bring this book today to read a part of this book to you, to make this point I want to make to you now. Pre-colonial Black Africa. Pre-colonial Black Africa. By Sheikh Anta Diop. Pre-colonial Black Africa. By Sheikh Anta Diop. You know. Let me tell you people, Jari. Let me read to you Ghana. Before you are chasing the bag up and down. What is your own? Even dogs in Africa were wearing gold. Dogs. All this J1 that they wear for neck. Yeah, dogs were rocking it. It was nothing to African people. All your diamond and everything that they rock. It was nothing to us. We gave it away for free. Because everybody must have the good things of life. Ghana. In Ghana, the luxury evident at court. Now, see, the luxury evident at court. So you see, I want you to understand that fact. But I want you to know, say this luxury, not be only the king, like Ooni of Ife, they drive Rolls Royce for among pothole with thatch roof. You see in big mansion where all the people. Have you been to that palace before? Everywhere around that poverty. Mountain safe, they drive Rolls Royce through them. Let me read you your answer. How they used to behave, how kings behave in Africa. In Ghana, the luxury evident at court, as the documents allow us to reconstitute it in detail, was equaled only by that of the Aegean period. The emperor, his heir apparent, the notables, all literally dripped with gold. Yes, this is what we have today. The emperor, his heir apparent, the notables, all literally dripped with gold. This is all. Now only this sentence now they see for Africa. Now let me continue. The pages, the horses and dogs of the Tunkara were equally covered with it. Equally covered with it. Not be say only the king and the notables and their heirs say, oh, this gold na good thing. Oh, only us. Only us. Like these ones do now. These bastards, what they do now. The pages, horses, and the dogs of the Tunkara were equally covered with it. People were literally living in gold, as is shown by an Al-Bakri passage about the audiences of the king, who was called both Tunkara and Kaya Magan. According to him, only the king and his sister's son. His sister's son, some of them going to shout, Africa, patriarchy, Africa. The heir was the son of the sister. Ancestry is matrilineal in Africa. It's from your mother and your sister's side that your bloodline goes forward. So no man in this world can ever disrespect his mother or his sister. If you want your own children after you die to live in peace and harmony, when you know very well it's your sister's son that will come and take your place, you dey mad me. Let me continue. And his sister's son, that is the nephew, who is the heir apparent. Let me start. According to him, only the king and his sister's son, that is, the nephew, who is his heir apparent, were allowed to wear tailored clothes. All others following the same religion. So this was based on religion, not social. If you don't want to follow the Tunkara, you say if you wear tailored clothes. That's why Africa was multi-spiritual system. No single one God. Because sometimes the God of your king no go match what you like. You guys take a different one. We go match your own worldview. The real freedom. Europe, a continent of extremists. The extremists of Europe won. The Christian Catholic extremists. Why do you think nobody in Europe today worships Zeus? At least we be Christian and Muslim for Nigeria now. But we see they worship Ifa, Shango still dey. But if the extremists of Nigeria, as we see them now, if these Christian and Muslim extremists of Nigeria truly win in this country, as they are doing, they go burn all the shrines, they will kill all the unbelievers, as they are already doing. Yes or no? That is what happened in Europe. You are living under the values of extremists. Why do you think, when I say they commit genocide all over the world with ease as they do them? This is a system forged by extremists. I said that's why if you go Europe today, you can never see anybody worshiping Zeus. You can never see anybody worshiping Mercury, Jupiter, Athena. They had gods. They couldn't have converted every single person. What happened to those believers? Go and read the European history. They called it the Dark Ages. Europe that time was called Christendom. Christendom was the name of Europe. This Europe, what they call us so, is PR. Now rebranding with this Europe, because what they do under Christendom, they don't want to bear that name again. They don't want to rebrand. We are Europe. This is Europe. This is Europe. Europe Kingdom. Is rebranding. Go and look at what happened to the worshippers of the old gods of Europe when Europe wanted to become Christian. An extremist movement. It's an extremist movement. Let me continue what I'm doing. All others following the same religion as the Tunkara, that is the tradition, wore loincloths of cotton, silk, or brocade. Silk, bruv. Whenever they show that for TV, say our cloth, they wear leaf, loincloth now leaf.
For lawyer, they do have us now. Sun and silk they wear.
Cotton, silk, or brocade.
Linen silk.
Or brocade, brother. According to their means, the men were clean shaven and the women shaved their heads. The king's headpiece was made up of several gold caps wrapped in very delicate cotton materials. So even the gold gonna be waiting there beautiful for our eye, because everybody can have it. Because what was really nice was the cotton, the clothes, textile, where they feel soft for human skin. So even the gold crown, they covered it with cotton. So that one fine for their eye. Value na matter na. When he held audience for the people to hear, okay, no need to, okay, let me continue because some of the luxuries even still explained. When he held an audience for the people to hear their grievances and remedy them, he sat on a throne inside a pavilion around which stood 10 horses, caparisoned in gold materials. Behind him stood 10 pages, carrying shields and swords mounted in gold. The sons of the princes of the empire stood to his right, dressed in magnificent clothes, their braided hair intertwined with gold threads. The governor of the city sat on the ground before the king, and all about were the viceroys, that is, his ministers in the same position. The door of the pavilion was guarded by dogs of excellent breed who almost never left the king's side. They wore gold and silver collars, from which dangled bells of the same metals. The sound of a drum, deba, made of a hollow piece of wood, announced the opening of the session. The people came running, clapping hands, poured dust over their heads, and presented their grievances. Listen, don't come and sell nonsense to me. I'm an African man. So what does it mean to be a Pan-Africanist? Does it mean you should not buy gold and buy diamond if you want? Or buy car? Any kind of car you want in this world? No, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't. What do you mean? Be say those things are not what brings value to you. It's not the part of you. It's not the part of you. It's not the part of you that you give to the people. You can have all those things in abundance and nobody will know. Because it's not the part of you that you present to the people. That you present to your people. It's not how you relate with your people. Those your trinkets and things to relate with your people, you can put it aside. You don't need that. Your respect and your relationship with your people must be based on those things that make you human like them. Your shared experiences and values. Yes. You see, now those shared experiences and values, nobody won't go through for Nigeria. No one share with themselves for Nigeria. All this and all over the world where they are rich blacks. For America with them Jay-Z and all these mugu them. Instead of them to truly share, have that shared experience. Yes, they can use it to make money. They can use the experience to do anything, sing. But when it's time to truly share it with their own people, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. The goal is to leave the people alone with the negative experience. To leave them alone with the suffering. So I can't realize yesterday for my page, when one Mugu, they talk some kind of things for my page. I can't realize, regardless of this guy, many people, when they engage with the struggle, believe, say, to struggle means, say, you know, go enjoy for life. Let me tell you about Stokely Carmichael. Stokely Carmichael. One of the most revolutionary human beings to have lived in this planet. An American of African descent who later retraced his step and lived his last days here on our continent in Africa, changing his name to Kwame Ture. Now, I feel use Martin Luther King, I feel use Malcolm X, I feel use any of them, but I want to use Stokely Carmichael because he get deep relationship with Africa. Not only living here, he married Miriam Makeba. When Miriam Makeba was one of the biggest stars in this world. You know, when Miriam Makeba be like Tiwa Savage. You understand what I tell you? How big Tiwa Savage is now? Miriam Makeba in the late 70s, early 70s and early 80s, even into the 90s. She had a career that spanned over about 3 or 4 decades. Go back and read who Miriam Makeba was in art. And do you know what it means for a revolutionary like Stokely Carmichael to marry her? Now where Africans don't take revolution serious anymore. We don't take our freedom serious. Now the bag everybody they pursue. In those days, not be only music, then they feel hollow. Not be only because black people want play ball, or black people want dunk ball, or black people want sing and dance. Now they make other black people go feel hollow. Your fathers, your grandfathers, in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, when people like Kwame Ture wanted to speak, when people like John Henry Clark wanted to speak, when people like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King wanted to speak, they fill stadium to go hear them. Oh. These were superstars in their own right. Oh. And they couldn't sing or dance, but they told the people the truth. To help them sustain the freedoms that they squander today. All these things that they enjoy, when I say I just get them. Say just get them. People died, fought, studied. They say all Seun does is talk. Seun says what many people don't know. And you, Mr. Man that knows, but not willing to share, but want to enjoy your life because you are afraid of the repercussions of sharing the knowledge. Keep quiet and go your own way. Go and live your life. Let we that want to share with people talk. Because it's in this talking that we plan. Planning starts from talking. And any strategy, any plan, any action without plan is bound to fail. So anybody that hates talking, say that is against talking, is an oppressor. All oppressors are anti-dialogical. That's why they want action. Because the oppressor has the monopoly on violence. Anybody ready for your organization? Now let me tell you, if you are creating a Pan-Africanist organization, Now get somebody among you now. We hate planning. Always wants action. That is the mole. That is the person that they have sent to destroy your organization. Because you know, say, well, if you are not planning, just go outside. Hey, that's how they kill people in Lekki. You have no plan. You did not talk. You did not dialogue with the people. There was no planning. So there was no protection. In the event of anything, nobody discussed that. They give people false information. They say, if you wave Nigerian flag, Nigerian army doesn't have right to shoot you. Now they mad me. Nigerian army has been killing African people before there was Nigeria. Go and read your history. Before there was anything like Nigeria, these people, this institution has been killing African people. Because they can't rename them just the way Christendom rename himself Europe. Does it mean it will not do what Christendom did? To not commit genocide all over the world, to not abuse people's rights and do what Europe does, exploit as Christendom did, because they changed their name from West African Frontier Force, from Hausa Boys, from Glover Boys. They changed them to Nigerian Army. They say if you wave Nigeria, I don't even know where that one is in any constitution or practice. If that's why they fight war, then if any country invade us, they will just give all their soldiers Nigerian flag now. When they wave the Nigerian flag, they enter Nigeria. Nigerian soldiers cannot fire. Oh my God, ignorance. I mean, and it's not ignorance, it's the wickedness of the people. We will give ignorant people that kind of information. Say, wave Nigerian flag, nothing will do you, army will not switch. Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú tó tẹ̀rí. When you meet people, we say you should not talk. Let's go and act. Those are this. Because they know, say, the oppressor has the monopoly on violence, has the monopoly on action at that moment. If you go and act against him, he will act against you back and you will lose. Revolution is idea and action in balance. Idea and action in balance. Knowing what your power is, knowing what you can do, what you cannot do, when you can do it, when you cannot do it, when you're at the level of something. And this takes communication. The level that Nigerian people are now is the level of communication. We never even reach level of organizing. Because I beg, I say we don't reach level of organize. I create organization where I say everybody, we don't bring them. Make I not talk like I'm a defeatist. MOP has surpassed my own intention already. In fact, I can tell you that this year I've not done one single MOP thing. I've not carried out one single MOP task. But MOP has been functioning. So if I die, I can't say, if you die right now, you have created something that will continue to exist. They don't need to even hear from you. People know they are on their job. But we are not yet a mass movement. We are not 1 million members yet. We are not 2 million members yet. So Nigeria is never ready to organize. That means they don't know the situation. So maybe we should talk more. And I don't mind. This is only 2000 years BC, 2024 years BC. If Africans don't do under something for 500 years, I don't think, say, overnight we can stop it. So I'm in it for the long run. Greater men than me have sacrificed themselves so that we get here. I'm willing to sacrifice myself so that my children can take the next step. Dialogue, that's where it comes from. And Pan-Africanists no mean say you no go enjoy the best things of this world. Because everything comes from you, first of all. Everything. You say, why they use phone? Motherfucker, why Oyibo say they use coltan? Why Oyibo no find something to make the phone when they for Africa? What do you know say they be? What is mineral resources? What is that thing in the ground? My ancestors. What it be fossil fuel? Why they call them fossil? Why they call them fossil fuel? Not be my ancestors will die. All our animals we don't die. Now your father, thank you. Oyibo can come and use African resources and still claim so-called white supremacy. But if Africans use the same products When we buy with our money, they come and kill and steal it. Oh. They come and kill Africans and steal these resources for nothing. They can use it with pride. They can claim it as their own. But after we buy it with our money, and it contains our resources, we cannot claim, we cannot use it in good faith. What kind of nonsense thinking is that? It's to scare Africans away. Now I can't remember say, these people come to my page to scare Africans from Pan-Africanism, to scare Africans away from the struggle. If you are going to, the guy, this idiot where they talk, will make me do this live today. He attacks somebody from my page, say, if a Pan-Africanist, why are you living in abroad? Many of the greatest Pan-Africanists in this world did not live in Africa. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Henrik Clark. What part of Africa did people ever live in their life? Marcus Garvey never stepped a foot in Africa. Till the day he died, Marcus Garvey did not even step a foot in Africa. So because of that, we should ignore Pan-Africanism. Pan-African. Yes, Marcus Garvey explained it perfectly. Africa first. I repeat, Pan-African. Africa first. But there's nowhere it says Africa only. I repeat, Pan-Africa. Africa first. But there's nowhere it says Africa only. Nobody if he shake you, say you they enjoy the good things of this world because you are a child of this world. The political situations of this world, if you can afford it, should not alienate you from the beauty of this world because you are a Pan-Africanist. No, that is not part of the rules. It means that in order to acquire those things, we will not sell out our continent and our people. If there's a way for you to acquire comfort in this world, that's why ancestors give Africans some comfort. People like me, many Africans that live in comfort today, do you think it's because? No, it's so that we can have some peace of mind to educate our brothers, to build bridges to those of us that have been excluded from it, and show them how we can get into it. Anybody in this world that says to you that to be a Pan-Africanist, to struggle means to suffer, is a liar. Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Abi, Fela too na liar. Fela no be Pan-Africanist. You lick ice cream with Fela. Fela they send him PA. Not be say they say with the leak, he go send him PA Tuesday morning flight to London. That one go arrive for London. He go leave 10 a.m. He go arrive London 3 p.m. He has to go to Bond Street to buy Fela's favorite sweets. Fela's the only sweet where Fela they leak. They sell it in Bond Street. It's called Bonds of London. That's the name of the sweet. I can never forget. They say big jar like this. The jar they big like this. Now green sweet, lime, lemony sweet like this, big like this. It's called Bonds of London. Femi Bankole Osunla, that's his full name. They call him Femi Photo because I also Fela photographer. He go around in the evening. He go come back with the return flight. He's back in Lagos the next morning with Fela sweet and ice cream. So that means Fela is stupid. He's not a Pan-Africanist because he likes to lick ice cream. The only thing he should lick because he's Pan-Africanist is Dankwa. No, Dankwa. If you know only Dankwa making the leak and making drink agbo, you must not enjoy the sweet cream of this life. Is that your idea of Pan-Africanism? I am not African because I was born in Africa. I am African because Africa was born in me. It means that for those pleasures, those little pleasures that you want to get, you must not ever betray or sabotage your own people. That's the difference between a Pan-Africanist and the rest of you. That the rest of you sit down in your banks and destroy Africa because you want to drive a Benz. I will never destroy Africa because I want to drive a Benz or a Bentley. And overconsumption is also not my thing. I don't need what I don't need. I like what I like, and I don't need what I don't need. No amount of advertising through football, through celebrities, through bloggers. Because in case you don't know, advertising just means someone with the good try to force you to make an uninformed decision. No amount of advertising can make me feel say I need what I don't need. I've gone past that consciously. So I realized today, say many African people are afraid to join the struggle. They say I suffer. The struggle not be say you go suffer, my brother. If you get money, you go enjoy your money as you want. But the struggle will always keep you on the side of your people. That money, you go see, I don't need Bentley. I don't need, if I get nice car, this extra money, I can do this. That will be more beneficial for me, my family, and my people. Instead, I can put this extra 3 million for club they drink. Let me put it in things that MOP wants. Yes, that when funds must be moved, when you must move funds, you go move them. Not be only consumption will they drive your, or selfishness or greed will they drive how you move your funds. I don't get gold chain. I don't get any of. I don't like gold. I don't like me. The see, the amount of Africans that die in the illegal mines. And I say all those diamonds that they wear is not blood diamond. It's all blood diamond. Look at the document. Nobody can tell you which diamond is not blood diamond. They mix it into everything. In fact, the legitimate diamond in this world is not up to the blood diamonds of this world. So that's why me personally, I need to wear chains and all this expensive diamond, gold, because too many Africans die. Too many Africans are killed. Our brothers, that's why it's called blood diamonds for a reason, bro. And for us to say that's how we want to show our wealth is ludicrous to me. Do I force that on my wife? No. If my wife says she will buy me diamond chain, I'll buy for her. It is now she know it is her spirit. Now her spirit, then she put blood diamond on top of her spirit. But if my daughter says she wants diamond, I'll say no. If she grow up and works hard and wants to use her money to buy it, fine. I don't impose on any adult. I'm not a controller. But I wish and I hope and I see that when people that are close to me, people that I inspire, I want to say when they see me, the things that they gain from me will not help them destroy Africa more. That when they see me, if they say, that Seun we like, that Seun won't be like, the things when I go inspire them to do, not going to be the things we're going to destroy our continent. Finish. That is Pan-Africanism. Fella, nobody enjoy life with fella. Anyway, I hope I don't open an eye to this more about what is Pan-Africanism and why Pan-Africanists must enjoy life to the fullest. I hope I've been able to share that with you today. You know, and to also most especially say, don't be afraid of the struggle.